Good morning. I just wanted to give a quick update on our actions with the COVID-19 response team that's been going on now for a few months, and things are finally starting to open up a little bit. I just wanted to let everyone know I've been working with the license board, the MEDC, the city council, and signed an executive order yesterday to allow restaurants to begin opening up outside. We're expanding on some of the outdoor seating that they have and allowing them to encroach on some of the city properties, and we'll be doing that by executive order to try to streamline the process. We've also waived all the fees on that to allow them to get open a little bit as soon as possible. They've been obviously struggling through this whole thing over the last couple of months. With that, I'd ask our health agent, John Garside, to give us an update on where we stand right now.
Good morning. Thank you, Mr. Mayor. Just an update to start with the numbers, if I could. Since February 29th, when we saw our first case of COVID in the city, we've had 953 cases. Of those 953 cases, 831 have recovered, 50 folks have passed away, and we have 72 active cases in the city as of this morning. That 72 active cases is the lowest since the 1st of April, so we're happy to see that. We're averaging 2.5 cases a day over the last week versus about 19 cases a day just a couple, 3 weeks ago. So significant improvement there. In order to maintain these positive trends and prevent a significant increase in cases as we open up in phase 2, I would urge the community to continue to practice social distancing, such as well as frequent hand washing and the use of hand sanitizers when hand washing is not feasible, and the wearing of face coverings when social distancing cannot be maintained, and stay at home if you're feeling sick, of course. The phase 2 reopening for the health department consists of working with restaurants and other businesses in the city that have questions or need advice on how to comply with these requirements. Some of the highlights of the phase 2 reopening include retailers at 40% of their approved capacity, or 8 persons per 1,000 square feet. Outdoor public and semi-public pools can reopen at 40% of their approved capacity, and indoor pools can be used by kids under 18 years of age in association with a summer camp or youth league. All hot tubs, whirlpools remain closed. Day camps for children can resume with COVID precautions in place. Restaurants, in addition to takeout and delivery, may now offer outside seating with conditions such as 6 feet maintained between tables, single-use or electronic menus are to be used, and face coverings should be worn when patrons are not seated at their table. Organized adult youth sports are allowed, providing there is no contact, no games. Indoor facilities are limited for use by youth programs only. Funeral homes can function at 40% of their approved capacity. Some personal services that do not involve close personal contact, such as tax preparation and tutoring, is allowed. And lodging in hotels can resume taking guests, no events, functions, or meetings. Thank you, Mr. Mayor.
Thank you, John. Obviously, everything's going in the right direction. We're excited to get things moving again here in the city. Also want to let everyone know that the Marlboro Public Library has started their pickup service, so you can go online through the CWMARS system or call the library at 508-629-6900 and arrange for a pickup of different publications, and you can also do the drop-off box that's there to leave things behind. Excited to announce that playgrounds, our fields, and our courts are now open. Please, again, practice social distancing, and we're excited to get those open for a lot of the kids and people looking to play tennis and pickleball that we've had several calls about. Also, the splash pad down at Colony Park, we're anticipating opening that on Monday. It's going to be based on getting some setup on it and also clearing out the construction equipment. They're doing over all the parking areas down there, so we just want to make it sure that it's safe for all the residents, so the splash pad and the playground should be open on Monday. With that, I want to introduce Superintendent Mike Bergeron. Did a fantastic job with our graduation this past weekend, and Mike.
Thank you. Thank you, Mayor Vigeant. I want to thank all the community partners who assisted us this weekend with holding a graduation for our seniors. We were very fortunate that not only did the weather hold up, but we just had 2 beautiful days that were able to come together in a limited fashion, family only, and recognize our seniors who have had a real tough spring. And for us, it was very important to recognize these seniors and get them this transition, as we like to say, the bridge to adulthood, and have this ceremony for them. So there's so many people to thank. I don't want to miss anyone, but special thanks obviously to Mr. Garside, to Chief Georgie, to Mr. Riley, the high school principal, and his staff, who just did an amazing job. Everything from assigned seatings to assigned parking spots, they had everything down. It was a very smooth process, and we were very happy that we were able to do that. So I just want to say thank you for that, and obviously we were thrilled to be able to recognize our seniors in this way. If I can, I'd like to give a brief update on our meal service and a continuation plan for the summer. As of right now, we have delivered over 170,000 meals to the community. It is our anticipation by the end of June we will have hit 200,000 meals to the community through our partnership. We want to thank obviously our food service staff and our bus provider, North Reading Transportation. They've just did an unbelievable job this spring and summer in having this happen. We're also looking to expand this into this summer. So Mr. Diaz, the Director of Finance and Operations, is working with our food service providers and the bus company to be able to continue doing some deliveries across the community this summer, as well as have open sites for families who need access to the breakfasts and lunches. So more information will be coming out for that in the near future. And again, thank you, Mayor. Thank you, everyone, for everything you've done to allow us to recognize the seniors this weekend. It was a great, fantastic ceremony. And for everyone involved, we do believe that we're going to have the pictures that we were taking available on our website this weekend. If not this weekend, it will be very shortly thereafter. We are just getting the files now from our photographers, and we should have them up soon. And I'll take any questions after that. Thank you. Sorry about that. One other item that we'd like to just mention is we have already completed a majority of our move within the schools. As you know, we are opening a new elementary school in September, and over the past month, we've been packing up and been moving teachers' belongings at this time. So we're thrilled that we were able to use some of this time effectively to get all the teachers into the new school and actually have them unpacking right now as we speak. The construction has just been fantastic. We've had almost 0 delays. The school is beautiful. We're so excited to open it in the fall. And I just want to thank all the teachers who put time into coming in, packing up their belongings, so that way we could maintain a pretty tight schedule to get ready for this summer. So thank you.
Thank you, Mike. Obviously, we're waiting for a directive from the governor's office on opening of the school next year, but we're really excited to get the new building open and get kids into a long-term permanent home. So with that, some disappointing news. I just wanted to let everyone know at this point we haven't figured out how we would be able to pull off the Labor Day parade. So that will be canceled this year. We're actually in the process of figuring out how we can plan something smaller than that, so we still have something on Labor Day, but the extravagant Labor Day parade that we usually have will not happen this year. Just want to remind everyone the community cupboard is still looking for additional donations. You could call my office at 508-460-3770 or the cupboard itself at 508-370-4902 or just drop off any donations to their location at the corner of Main Street on the side of the Walker Building on the Rawling Street side. They could really use your help right now. They've been doing a fantastic job in getting information out and getting foods out to different residents in the city. Also wanted to let everyone know that we have cut down our information hub that we've been updating every day. We'll be updating that on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday from this point forward. And again, that's going to be in both Spanish and Portuguese. So we're still moving forward on that. We're still updating. If you have any questions, the hotline is still available to call my office or dispatch over the weekend. You can call the community hotline at 508-251-5622. That's 508-251-5622. That's to get information from the city. If you have concerns or questions, you can call that number. If it is an emergency, call 911. Don't call the hotline number. Call the emergency line 911. With that, open it up if anyone has any questions. Jeff, good? Good, Mike? Good? Thank you all very much. Stay safe and enjoy the summer.